And we're back with Final Fantasy I Somnambulist Gaming. We are here at Provoca, which is where we were in the last part. The grinding I was going to do off camera took a little longer than expected because of how terrible the experience and gold in this area were. But the result is we get a round of 2 levels for the whole party, 2 broadswords in Rupert and Jack's hands, and a nice new set of steel armor for Rupert. So for the moment, we're going to do some sailing, because you got to go look around a bit. There is stuff happening out in the water. There are encounters out here. They can get pretty nasty at this point in the game, but the thing is, they don't actually generally get harder, like, ever. So they're really not a big deal. Although there are some higher level enemies, like 2 or maybe 3. But mostly it's just these Sahagin guys, and they go down pretty easy. Sometimes a Sahagin chief, which is a little harder, and some of these eye guys who paralyze people, and sometimes a shark. That's most of what you got around here, and they're not too difficult. At the moment, we are heading up north to go check out Matoya's cave. Ooh, 2-hitter. And that is up here. See these little white frameworks here where you can dock your ship. That's one of the big limiters right now, is where you can dock. Because there are a lot of places in the game where you're going to need either a canoe, which can hang around in shallow waters, or eventually the airship. To even get there, because the ship can only stop in certain places. Just up here will be a cave, and that will be Matoya's cave. Some of these battles do take a little time, especially with a lot of enemies. And down. Alright. Oh, that was pretty lucky. That probably would have knocked out Pat. We're pretty much just a cavalcade of mediocrity right now. There's a whole lot of misses going on. But that'll improve. Alright, here's Matoya's cave. The music in here is very famous. It was very popular back in the day. There's some brooms here. And you walk in here and there should be a little scene where you see Matoya stumbling around saying some stuff. But unfortunately, and I apologize greatly, I walked in here and triggered it. And I wasn't recording because I'm an idiot. But you just walk in, and she's stumbling around. She says the same thing as when you talk to her. Thump. Ow. The crystal eye. The crystal eye. Thump. Ow. Curses. I can't see a thing without the crystal eye. Who on earth stole it from me? But see, that's the thing where now we need to find this old lady's crystal eye so she stops stumbling around and falling on herself. We're going to do that by going to Elfland, which is a nice place, if you're into elves, I guess. Roll back down to the ship here, and we are getting out of this place. Very convenient, you could sail under that bridge. A lot of times something like that, it would just be a terrain feature and you just wouldn't be able to get through it, but they pretty well designed the map for that, so what can you do? Elfland is, I believe, down this way. There is going to be a little town down here, and a castle, and these ogres are wonderful. They're big, non-threatening punching bags that just drop ridiculous amounts of gil. And down. 195 for just one of them. Come on, go down already. Alright, good. Elfheim? Please help our prince. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's possible. I am a prophet. The vision will come to me eventually. I shall wait in meditation until then. Sounds good, I suppose. Armor and weapons made with mithril silver are strong and powerful. They sure are. Sure helped Frodo out quite a bit back in the day. If the prince does not awaken, there will be no Elf King, and the evil force of Dark Elves will conquer us all. Nobody likes a Dark Elf. Yeah. Once when I was traveling, I wandered into an ancient castle, but no one was there, so I ran off from that spooky place. See, we're going to find that castle, but there will indeed be people there. Our prince was supposed to be chosen to become the Elf King, but now this. And there's another prophet. I think he just says the same thing. Yeah. That's that guy again. Alright, let's check out the weapon shop. Because I enjoy murder. Got that mithril sword, and then I'm going to need a couple of, but that's not going to be for a little bit. The saber will be useful. Zalars could use a little extra damage. Oh. Lower accuracy. I'll roll with it. I'm gonna go check the armor. I'm gonna want one of these eventually, but that's not happening right now. Alright, one helmet for Rupert, 3 leather caps for everybody else, an iron shield. Good to go. I'm going to hit the inn for saving purposes. And we're going to roll up to the castle. Astos' curse has plunged our prince into a deep sleep, and nothing seems to wake him from it. Yeah? Those guys must be twins. Astos stormed in one day, cast a curse on our prince, and emptied all the castle's treasure vaults. See if there's anybody else around. There's a cave on the western edge of the Aldean Sea where dwarves dwell. A great bunch they are. Yeah, they're good guys. They give you stuff, if you give them stuff. That's usually how things work, but you know. Astos stormed in one day, oh yeah, that guy. Okay. Or is it that guy? Maybe it's not that guy. Well, we're gonna go in this door now. Because you can just walk into the room with a sleeping prince. That's how it works in Final Fantasy games. And he is snoring. Astos cast a curse on our prince 5 years ago, causing him to fall into deep slumber. What can lift this curse? And what's hilarious is, the reason we're helping this guy is because the prince has a key that we can use to open a bunch of doors that are locked. So we don't just, like, rifle his pockets. We have to go on this huge quest to get a potion to wake him up. Because we're the heroes, goddammit. Alright. I'm gonna get some provisions real quick. And then we're gonna go down to the Marsh Cave. Or go down towards the Marsh Cave and then get our asses kicked and probably have to come back. Because this is, well, the first taste of the difficulty in this game. We're gonna get our asses kicked. It's gonna be terrible. The Marsh Cave is one of the most hated dungeons in the game. Although we've got good levels, solid gear. You never know, we could be alright. No way we're gonna go through it in one go, though. Like, that's not gonna happen. I know one of the big problems is it's just so far away. You gotta slog through a lot of fights just to get down there, and you gotta slog through a lot of fights to get through it. But that's the difficulty of this game, is the bosses aren't really any big deal, but you have to go through a lot of fights, and you're gonna take a little bit of damage. There are no ethers or anything, so you can't restore your spells if you have to use them to get through all the fights efficiently. You're very limited in your healing. So, it's the longevity that's going to kill you, not the sheer damage and danger of the fights. In my last playthrough, I found a healing staff, which there's items you find in the game that let you use them in battle to cast a free spell. And the healing let you cast heal, which heals everybody in the group for like 12 to 23 damage or something like that, for free. I literally just burned that every turn for like 2/3 of the game. Because free health is so amazing. Probably going to do that in this playthrough too. That was one of the reasons I chose to have a white mage on the party, instead of, for example, using the red mage for healing and putting up a monk, because monks do incredible amounts of damage. Just because there's somebody around who isn't really worth that much unless you want to cast some spells. You can do that, just throw the healing staff every turn. I'm gonna gotta get around to the Castle of Trials, I think, before we can find that, though. That'll be a little bit. Alright. I think we're going down. No, I'm not sure. See, before I recorded this, I made sure to do a playthrough of the game so that I don't just get lost and wander around and spend, you know, 2 or 3 whole videos just doing nothing. It's very helpful, because I have no idea where I'm going. I mean, I know it's kind of in an area, but yeah, I'm gonna have to find some things. Oh, level up. Is this where we're going? Yes, this is where we're going. Big nasty cave. We're gonna try to look around and be pretty thorough, maybe try to get some loot. Nope, not going down yet. Screw that. Gray ooze. I think this is the good one. I think there's a green ooze in here that only takes... that has huge defense, but you can kill with magic. I usually just flee from them. I may be thinking of something else, though. Who knows? But most of these oozes, though, they have a chance of poisoning on hit, and poison is just ridiculous. It lasts through battle, and again, just... oh, these guys. Oh, damn it. Just the attrition damage is what you gotta worry about, and that's exactly what you've got going on here. Yes. It's one of the reasons I chose the Thief in here, although they're not really very good in battle until you get a class upgrade. Because being able they have a bonus to fleeing. Being able to just pick and choose your fights is incredibly useful. Some just, whatever you end up with the encounters like this one, oh my god, this is terrible. There's so much poison going around right here. Just being able to go, no, that's really useful. Oh, he failed? Come on. Fortunately, I got a few antidotes. But that's not going to last very long. I'm pretty much just here to get the lay of the land, maybe get some gold. There were 2 stairs down? That was a little strange. I don't remember that happening. Alright, let me go check out the other one. Man, the encounter rate's been really lenient with me this run. And these assholes. Especially, there's always big groups of them, and they get enemy strikes first, and then they paralyze you. Hey, how's it going? That might not kill all of them, but it'll help. Ah, yes. These guys are a pain in the ass too, because they basically always get enemy strikes first. And they also have a chance of paralyzing, but they're pretty weak otherwise. Those ghouls and whatnot, they can do some damage if you let them, but these guys will just fall over. They just waste a lot of time. Actually, yeah, I guess these ones do blind instead of paralyze, which is better. This blind is pretty terrible in this game. It really doesn't do much. They didn't get enemy strikes first, so I'm just going to try to go at them here. I think the zombies are weaker. They should go down pretty fast. Yeah. Oh dang, even Pat. That's pretty pitiful. Alright, what do we got down here? Is this just another area of that same place? It looks like it might be, yeah. Oh dang. Now, you gotta be careful here, because a lot of time there's these vault-type rooms with treasure chests in them, but if you walk up next to the chest, you have to fight some sort of strong enemy. I'm not sure this is one of those things, but it's possible. Nope. Oh, I found a dagger. That's not very helpful, but hey, what can you do? These skeletons are really weak, so I'm okay with this. Really making quite good progress in here, but then, because of all that time I spent, well, basically doing the playthrough without recording, I'm a little over-leveled. More like I'm about the level you should be when you finish this area, rather than starting it. And everybody's paralyzed. Good times. Oh, Lars and Pat. Go for it, Lars and Pat. Seriously, the spells in this game, they're just kind of pitiful. Just the overall effect is pretty iffy. And they're really scarce. It's just not good. These Bloodbones guys are pretty nasty. I think I might burn a dia on these. That'll definitely clear out all the skeletons. Dang. Oh. I am good at games, I think I'm gonna get this chest and probably have to go back, because this is pretty nasty anyway. Oh, nice. But really, this is the thing you gotta learn when you're playing the first Final Fantasy. You expect from the later games. You go to a dungeon, you go through the dungeon, you fight the boss, yay, everybody's happy. It might just take a little longer in this game. Oh, Pat's in trouble. See if I get this potion out. Alright. Fortunately, Red Mage still has some healing, as soon as he can use it. Or he dies. Whichever one. We'll give him a potion too. Fortunately, he's got pretty solid defense, so he can kind of handle himself. Alright. Let's burn the rest of his magic here. And we will get the F up out of this place. Alright. Ah, dang. Oh well. No, I'm running from this. That's just too many guys. They do the paralyzing. That's not fun. Still in a bit of danger once we get out of here. There's a while here where you can still get in encounters with big swarms of ghouls. But then you'll just be back to the nice safe ogres that you can just pound away once you get out of this swamp area. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go Jack. Probably be able to afford that copper armlet once we get back. And I might be able to upgrade Jack and Pat's spells. We're pretty solidly into the safe zone here now. The enemies in here are nothing much. That can be a real pain sometimes. I mean, the encounter rate in this game is just high enough that if you're... Oh, Lars, you son of a bitch. The encounter rate can be just high enough that if you're trying to find something and you're like, am I going the right way? What's down here? Okay, the battle's over. Let's... nope. You don't even get your bearings. You can't see things or what's happening or where you are. It's pretty annoying sometimes. Dang, Lars was just one fight from getting a level. It's a danged shame. Ah, dang, man. I'm thinking Pat's probably going down before we can get to Elfland. We'll have plenty of gold to res everybody, as long as we just drag all the corpses in. Which we'll definitely be able to do. I mean, Rupert and Jack just don't take a lot of damage. We need to tank our way down there. Good job, Pat. Good job. I think we're just about back down here. Alright. Civilization is in view. There's no way Pat's surviving this. Like, that's already a miracle. Oh, come on. Oh, one hit. Why, Rupert? Why? Oh, no. Down. Yep. It only costs, I don't know, 80 gil or something. But it's just another couple of fights that won't get any experience. Alright. Now we're gonna go res these two douchebags and then do a little bit of shopping, and then I'm gonna end this video here. You gotta find the house with the big pointy roof. Oh, 200 gil, that's just nasty. Now this will increase Pat's survivability quite a bit. That's good defense. The armlets are very useful pieces. Now I'm going to check the spell shops. See what we got going on here. Fire 2 would be useful. I was gonna probably buy one of those mithril swords, but really it's been a while since I've upgraded the spells, so it's about time. Okay, white magic here. Oh, there's another one actually. No, that's too expensive. Yeah. I'm going to hit the item shop for some potions, a few antidotes, and maybe a tint or two. And then go right to the inn. You know, I'm going to walk up to this inn and it'll be 150 gil. That's how the world works here. I'm pretty sure it's like 100, maybe 80. 100 gil, alright. Alright friends, this is Somnambulist Gaming. Thanks for watching and feel free to join me next time when hopefully I'll finish up the Marsh Cave. See y'all later.